What's going on, guys? Gomes here back again on another MLB The Show 19 Diamond Dynasty video. Today we are going to go over our July 19th roster update predictions. As always, I cannot stress this enough. I only mention a certain amount of players. I'm not going to name everybody that's getting updated. I did, however, change my format. Now we're going 8 hitters, 8 pitchers, and 4 downgrades. So we're actually going 20. 19 was always kind of an odd number. Then also, if you guys enjoy these videos, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out, and thank you guys so much for the incredible support so far this year. But let's get right into these roster predictions. The first one we are going to hit is with the Boston Red Sox. We are looking at Rafael Devers right here, who in my opinion should have been an all-star first of all, but nonetheless, here he is in the last 30 days. Versus lefties, hitting 320, 520 slug, 1 home run, 3 total extra base hits. Righties, 426, 820 slug, 6 home runs, 12 total extra base hits, 13 strikeouts, and 7 walks. I think he's going to get a +3 overall to a 79 silver, right on the brink to gold. I think, like I said, he should have been an all-star. He's having a phenomenal season, and I think he really deserves a +3 to a 79 overall. You know, 820 slug against righties. I think he'll probably get a nice +6 boost or something like that. And I think overall he is just having a nice season, and I expect him to continue. So I think he is a good gold candidate. And here we are early on. We have a brand new diamond, in my opinion, Xander Bogaerts. I think it is time for him to go diamond in the last 30 days against lefties, hitting 353, 647 slug, 1 home run, 3 total extra base hits. Righties, he is hitting 324, 662 slug, 5 home runs, 13 total extra base hits. That 662 slug alone is probably going to be enough to get him there for that power versus righties increase. And then he is hitting really hot both ways, so I think he's going to get contact versus both righties and lefties. I'm going to say a +1. He's going to be an 85 overall diamond, and there still is some time for you guys to invest, going for a little bit under 4,000 stubs. So I would recommend that you guys get right on that. In the same division, we're keeping it right there. DJ the May he had one insane month of June, in my opinion. Against lefties, he didn't do the best. Hit 269, 462 slug, 1 home runs, 3 total extra base hits. Righties, he hit 433, 731 slug, 4 home runs, 10 total extra base hits. They might move his contact left down 4 points or something like that, but I think they're really going to move his contact versus righties up to around that 99 stand, and then he's probably going to get a good amount of power, slugging 760. Really not known for his power in the past years in Colorado, but I think it is good enough for him to get probably around like a +8, maybe even more than that. I'm going to say a +1 to an 83. It could be a +2 to an 84, and I think he is a diamond candidate for it, very cheap, that you guys can start investing in. Here's one that I'm very happy to report on, and that is MONCADA right here. He really struggled last year, but he's turned it around substantially this year. He is batting 344 against lefties, 750 slug, 3 home runs, 7 extra base hits. Righties hitting 353, 529 slug, 1 home run, 3 total extra base hits. And he's only struck out 19 times in these last 30 days, which is really nice. Maybe it'll give him a vision boost. I would like to see that. But I'm going to say a +3 overall to a 78 for MONCADA. I think he's having a phenomenal year, and I'm really happy that him and the White Sox are really turning it around. You know, Jose Abreu's had a pretty good year, Tim Anderson, and then you got guys like Lucas Giolito. I like the White Sox. I think they're a young team with a lot of potential. The next one, we are going to go over to the National League, and that is going to be for the Chicago Cubs. Willson Contreras, one of the best catchers in the game right now against lefties. This isn't 14 at-bats, but 538 batting average, 1,077 slug, 1 home run, 4 total extra base hits. Righties, 235, 569 slug, 5 home runs, 7 extra base hits. So maybe they move his contact right down just a little bit. I don't really think they would. I do think he'll get a decent boost versus lefties in contact and power and move up 1 to an 83 overall. He does have not the best defense. I think his defense is probably a bit underrated. Maybe they boost that, but probably not. I think he is still a guy that can go diamond this year. Him and Grandal are really fighting for it between the catchers that are obtaining for that diamond rating. Here we got Yasiel Puig. I've already invested in him quite a bit. I have 44 of him right now. Yasiel Puig's gonna go gold, absolutely. He's one of the hottest hitters in baseball right now. Against lefties, hitting 263, 474 slug. We're not worried about that. Righties, however, he's hitting 403, 919 slug, 9 home runs, 13 extra base hits, That alone is going to get him up to gold. I said a +1. It could be a +2. He was gold earlier in the year, and I think they're going to give it right back to him. So yeah, so PUIG, still some time to invest, going for about 750 stubs. On to the next one. This is a guy that did get dropped down somewhat recently. That is Danny Murphy. He went from gold to silver. I think he's going to get it right back. However, he's really turned it on. Lefty's hitting 280, 440 slug. Righty's hitting 353, 608 slugs, 3 home runs, 7 extra base hits, 12 walks, or 12 strikeouts and 8 walks. I think that lefty power is going to help him, or not necessarily the lefty power, but he's hitting better against lefties and righties with a 608 slug. It's going to be enough. All he needs is a +1 to get back to gold. A lot of time to invest on him, only going for under 500 stubs. Then here's one, Fernando Tatis Jr. I really think he is going to go gold. You guys know, if maybe you guys don't know, I am a huge Tatis Jr. fan. I think he has a chance to, you know, get into that Rookie of the Year, possibly win it with Pete Alonso. You never know. He's been so good in the last 30. 444 batting average against lefties, no extra base hits, so 444 slug. 347 batting average, 681 slug, 6 home runs, 10 extra base hits. I think that's enough to get him a +2 to an 80 overall. He's only going for 731, so once again, you guys can make some stubs off of him. I really do like Tatis Jr. a lot. For him to get diamond is going to be really hard for a rookie, but I think he will get gold. On to our pitches now. Let's start with the diamond. Charlie Morton, come on now. I think he really does deserve it. He's probably first in Cy Young, or probably second. I'd probably still give it to Justin Verlander at this point, but Charlie Morton's been phenomenal. 31 and a third innings pitched, 2.3 ERA, 227 opponent batting average, 1.05 whip, 41 strikeouts to 6 walks, 3 home runs given up. His walk 9 is the only reason he's not diamond, and only 6 walks and over 31 innings pitched. That is going to get him the boost to go diamond. Maybe he's going to get something else, some hit or some K9 I would like to see, but he will be an 85 overall diamond at least, and he is going to go diamond. So I'm very happy that the Rays are going to replenish their live series diamond after Blake Snell lost it the other week. Now on to the White Sox. Right here we have Alex Colomé, former Ray. He's been really good lately. 6 to 7 on saves, 1.74 ERA, 147 opponent batting average, 0.77 whip, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks. That's not really, you know, anything to really sneeze at, because that's not a huge sample size. What we're looking at is that opponent batting average, and he is not really allowing hits right now, so I think that's going to help him out. I think a +2 for Alex Colomé. It's going to be hard for him to get gold with the White Sox. I know they're about 500, but I don't think he's going to get enough opportunities for himself to really showcase him to go to gold. However, this guy I do think is going to go gold. Justin Bieber, as I like to call him. Shane Bieber, All-Star Game MVP. That's not going to halt him from going gold in my opinion. 33.2 innings pitched, 2.41 ERA, 190 opponent batting average, 0.77 whip, 42 strikeouts to 3 walks and 1 home run given up. I think he's going to get a +2, maybe even a +3. He's been phenomenal. 60 hit 9 is criminally low, and I think that's going to get boosted to possibly like a 70, and even strikeouts, 42 and 33 innings pitched. I think that could get like a +3, +4 right there. So Shane Bieber, I do think, is going to go up to gold. Another guy going to gold, he did get a Player of the Month card. That is Liam Hendriks. I had no idea how good a month he really had. Like, it is insane. 14.2 innings pitched, 0 ERA, 176 opponent batting average, 0.61 whip, 22 strikeouts, and no walks given up. Liam Hendriks, that is absolutely insane. His walk 9 alone is going to get him up to gold, and then I think his hit and K9 are both going to be increased as well. I'll say a +2 to an 81 overall right here for Liam Hendriks. Absolutely going gold in my opinion. Moving to staying in the AL West rather, we have Lance Lynn. Got a Player of the Month card once again, but only a 75 overall. 36 innings pitched, 2 ERA, 217 opponent batting average, 0.94 whip, 41 strikeouts and 4 home runs given up. He has really low per 9. 60 hit 9 I think is really low. 217 opponent batting average is good. 41 strikeouts and 4 walks I think is K, and walk 9 are both going to get boosted. I'll say a +3 overall for Lance Lynn. Possibly an upgrade for his teammate Mike Minor as well. I did not list him, but I think it's possible he'll go up 1 to a 79. I don't think gold yet, however, for him, because he still is walking a few too many guys for my liking. Here, I'm done talking about Verlander because I don't think he deserves an upgrade right now. He should have, you know, the last 5 weeks, but Garrett Cole, his teammate, definitely does deserve one. Right here, 32 innings pitched, 1.97 ERA, 222 opponent batting average, 1.13 whip, 43 strikeouts, 10 walks, 5 home runs given up. I think his hit and K9 both need to go up, and I think he'll get a +1 to an 86 overall. So Diamond going up a little bit more right there. Then we're going to move on to the National League East, and we have two teammates, starting with Steven Strasburg. Both of these guys, I think, should have made the All-Star game, in my opinion. But, you know, what are you going to do? Steven Strasburg, 2.39 ERA in 26.1 innings pitched, 212 opponent batting average, 1.03 whip, 29 strikeouts, 6 walks, 1 home run given up. I think he's going to go up +1 to an 86. I think that hit 9 could go up a little bit. He's been solid all year, ERA at about 3.2. A lot of strikeouts so far. Like I said, probably should have been an all-star, but somehow Sonny Gray got it over him. Not really sure about that one. Patrick Corbin, his teammate, I also think is going to get upgraded, not quite to a diamond. I'll say a +1, possibly diamond a little bit later on this year, but 34 innings pitched, 1.59 ERA, 202 opponent batting average, 0.88 whip, 45 strikeouts, 6 walks, 2 home runs given up. Maybe they move that home runs per 9 up a little bit right there. Like I said, a +1. His hit 9 will go up a couple points. He has to do a little bit more for him to go diamond. I don't think he's going to get that yet. Max Scherzer might get upgraded as well too. I did not list him, but he might get upgraded. That's going to do it for the upgrades. Now let's move on to the downgrades real quickly. We're going to start with the National League, or not the National League. We're going to start with the Yankees. Starting with James Paxton, who has not pitched too effectively so far this year. 33.1 innings pitched, 3.78 ERA, 319 opponent batting average, 1.65 whip, 38 strikeouts, 12 walks, 7 home runs given up. I think he's going to go down to an 80 overall. He's going to stay gold, but he has really struggled. You guys know he was diamond with the Mariners. I believe it was last year. He ended up losing that, and he's just not been too effective so far with the Yankees. So I think he is going to go down to an 80, and then his teammate, Didi Gregorius, I also think is going to go down. I know he's been hurt. He's not played the entire season, only about 120 at-bats, but I think he's going to go down 1 to an 80. I don't think he deserves silver, but against lefties, hitting 174, 304 slug, 259 batting average against righties, 379 slug, 15 strikeouts, 3 walks. I think that does deserve an 80 overall. They probably won't move him down to silver just because he was real good last year, and the fact that he's been hurt, you can't really judge too much on it, but right now he's not playing like an 81 overall. Moving over to the Oakland Athletics, we got Chris Davis, who was just hitting nukes to start out the year and has really kind of slowed down. Against lefties, hitting 211, no extra base hits, righties 218, 345 slug, -2 for Chris Davis. I know he's one of the best power hitters we have in the game, but he has been really quiet the last couple of months, and I think he is going to go down at least -1, maybe a -2 as well. And here's the fun part. We got 2 diamonds going up. I'm going to have 2 diamonds going down, and they're both teammates once again. Just a video of duos, starting with Noah Syndergaard right here. Noah Syndergaard, I'm going to have go down 1 to an 84 overall. 17.2 innings pitched, 4.58 ERA, 271 opponent batting average, 1.42 whip, 17 strikeouts, 6 walks, 3 home runs given up. I got more details, however, last year, this was last year, 4.55 ERA, 256, or rather, this is this entire year in total, my bad. 4.55 ERA, 256 opponent batting average, 1.24 whip, 14 home runs given up, and last year, he had a 250 opponent batting average. His hit 9 is going to go down, his home runs 9 is going to go down as well. He's going to go to an 84 to a gold. Then also Edwin Diaz, really not looking too good for the Mets. That trade that they made, Canoa struggling really bad, and Edwin Diaz is not doing very good at all either. He is 5-6 on saves, but a 12.15 ERA, 310 opponent batting average, 1.8 whip, 12 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 home runs given up. This season in total, 5.35 ERA, 282 opponent batting average, 1.44 whip. He was great for the Mariners last year. He was great, but not so much this year. He moved to the Big Apple, and he is just not performing like the Mets need him to, and that bullpen has been a big problem why they're not really doing well right now. So I have 2 diamonds going down, Diaz and Syndergaard, 2 going up, Charlie Morton, as well as Xander Bogaerts, in my opinion, and then a plethora of new gold. So a lot of stuff to invest on. You know, we've hit the halfway point. We've passed the All-Star break. I think this is going to be a really big roster update. As always, let me know down below in the comment section who you guys think is going to go up, who's going to go down, who's going to stay anywhere in between. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like down below. Hope you guys are great today. There goes out.